Hi, welcome back to another episode of Musicology. This is Tommy Q speaking. Today, guys, we are looking into the Mercury Prize nominees, and this is a artist review, and this might be a long one because I've written tons and tons of notes on this one. So today, guys, we are looking into an artist that is surprisingly incredible. Absolutely incredible. I was really surprised when I started listening to her music today, and it was just breathtaking. I described it as breathtaking for a reason, and we're going straight onto it. I'm just getting my notes in there. I've written tons of notes on this one. She's absolute incredible artist. Just notifications. Today, guys, we are looking into the artist called Little Simz. Little Simz. She is nominated for the Mercury Prize, and from my knowledge, she's a grime artist. And I was like, I'm not mean to be sound anti-political. I'm not trying to be anti-political, but it's just got to the point where we have grime artists who are like very political and everything else, and I feel like into music is not a very good thing, because you get people like starting arguments about it, and music should be music, and without no propaganda in there, or what, so to speak. It's just, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going against. I always believe peace and love. That's me. We're all about peace and love to the channel. Sometimes we have to be brutally honest. Sometimes we have to be brutally honest with a nice, respectable way. And this artist, Lil Smiths, what I described her, she's a breath of fresh air. Her music is just incredible to listen to, and everything else. So let's get down, shall we? This is at her little discography. I thought they were EPs, but they were not. They were her actual albums. I'm surprised she's been around for some time, and only just heard of her quite recently. So let's get down to it. Her first album is on Spotify, is E.D.G.E, classified as E.D.G.E in 2014. A curious tale of trials and persons. I think it's persons. I don't know. I'll put the title of the actual album. Stillness in Wonderland in 2017. Grey Area 2019. And her Mercury Prize nominations is Sometimes I Might to Be Introvert 2021, and that is the Mercury Prize nomination she has got. And trust me, I have got good reviews about this woman. But let's get down to the start of her album, E.D.G.E. I'm going to say E.D.G.E. She spelled it out in that way, which is good. I really like this album because with grime, this is what I talk when people say, do you listen to grime music? And I'm like, not really, because I listen to it if it's good, if it's a good album. Like Dave's album, he talks about Dave's album Psychodrama, which is also, from my knowledge, is a Mercury Prize winner. I've liked Dave. I think his album is great. I think Psychodrama was one of his best albums I listened to. Far the best one, because it's different. It's so different, and I loved that album so much. I can be political on his second album, but it's good. It's interesting. He makes me click and be educated. So I really like this guy. I really do. And with Lil Smiths, I feel like her style of music is a little less political than I was actually anticipated. She did admit in her album she is actually less political, which is good. That's great. I really like that because it's a nice fresh around the grime music area, because it's used for stories. And oh, it's a thing, mate. I have an ear popping out like that way. I look like a teacup. Just noticed that. So yeah, I really do like this. I really like this album. Enter the Void is have a very nice upbeating sound, great for a night out if you're prepping up to go out or anything else. Try this one. It's a really good tune. The Hamptons is a great track. Time Travel is good because it has a very funny lyric saying that dinosaurs are real, bitch. And I really, when I listened to it, she said it twice on this record. She said it twice after, from another track before before Time Travel, and it just sounds so funny. I really do like that. I think she's a great little soul, she is. And in case I didn't say the year because I got distracted on the word, we'll get crack on with the second album, A Curious Tale of Trials and Runs, 2015. 2015. I found this album less political, and again, less political and more creative and more personal, really. She reflects more on her personal life, like family is included in there, which is really, really good, really interesting. Gratitude is a powerful track she wrote, which is all about having gratitude with other people and all sorts, and I found that really, really good. Dead Body, I found that very catchy. Even the music and the lyrics were very catchy, and I really loved that. I love how the album has a great fusion of R&B. It's very uncommon for grime artists out there nowadays, like even rappers. It's quite recently now that you have grime music fusion with soul and all sorts. Even Dave's done that on his second album, and he did it with R&B into it, and it sounded amazing. And for her, she did it as well, and it has a really nice sound, really, really nice sound. And then we get to the third and favorite album of mine, and I really loved it. I actually put one of the tracks into my playlist because I have a playlist on Spotify, of this the song we will get to, and the song is from Stillness in Wonderland. I love this album, my favorite album of that she's done so far, because it's a reimagined story of Alice in Wonderland. You can tell when it's lyrics in there, and it has some great mixture of fusion sounds she put in, different genres, not just grime, like R&B's in there, a little bit of soul, and it's just sound really nice. And I heard a little bit of rock earlier in one of the tracks, which is really, really good. King of Hearts, which has Chip and Gratz in. I actually seen Gratz before. He was supporting Devlin back in 2011. Fantastic artist he is, absolutely is. Devlin was, and Gratz as well, who was supporting him. He was the top dog. He was just insanely brilliant. Really love to go see him again. And Chip, who used to be called Chipmunk back when I was at school. It was great to hear him again. I really like his newer music, and I like how he changed from Chipmunk to Chip. I think it sounded really, really good. I didn't like the name that he used to call himself as Chipmunk, because I found it a little bit too cheesy. So I'm glad he changed it from Chipmunk to Chip. I think it sounds really great, and he's still a great rapper as well. Good on him. He's really, really good. King of Hearts was a really great track. Bad to the Bone, my favourite track of all time. I actually put it on Instagram when I was just on my way back from the tip, because I did a lot of gardening all week. So I actually put that on my album a lot. I put it on my playlist because I actually loved the track. I even put it in my gym motivation track in there. It's one of my most favorite ones, on my favorite songs on the album. Really liked it. It was a great album, really great album, really great imagination of Alice in Wonderland in a reimagining way in her own little style. It's just fantastic. And then we get to Grey Area, which is her fourth album. She did five, I think she did five. Let me have a little count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, this is her fourth album, and in 2019. Another great album. Again, there's no political correctness in there, which I found it refreshing, because most music nowadays you hear political correctness in there and everything, which we see on the telly a lot, seeing on the news a lot, on social media. This is brilliant because it's refreshing, and I think she's really good in that. I did recognise Venom from the second movie of Venom. Actually, when I walked out of the cinema, because I'll go to cinemas on my own, I found it good. Don't judge me. I actually recognised this song, so I did heard of her before, and I just never get a chance to listen to her. I think she's one of those artists I'll put her to one side and I will listen to her a little later and see what she's like. And yeah, she was great in that track. Selfish is a great track, and I'll tell you a little fun fact. About in, I think, 2017, I went to MCOM. I came as the Joker, and I found evidence and proof that I met this guy, and she used to live with two famous people who are quite well known now. Fadi El-Cid, who is actually from Class, which is a Doctor Who spin-off, and this is the photo that I met him, and a little video evidence that I have met him as well.
This is
Ram from Class.
from the Doctor Who special. So, hello.
Hello everyone.
So yeah, that's your evidence that I met him. He was lovely. He was a really lovely guy. If you're watching this, hi, I'm Joker, the Jared Leto version of Joker. And also she lived with Letitia Wright as well from Black Panther. I have big hopes for her for the second Black Panther movie. I hope she's Black Panther, because I think she will make a really great job as Black Panther. In the artwork of Selfish, Letitia Wright was actually in that picture, in the art. And then we get to the album, which is the Mercury Prize nomination, and that is Sometimes I Might Be Introvert. Really, one of the best albums I heard so far. Great album. She admits on the opening track she's not political, to reference that she's different to all the other artists out there. She never goes political with her music, which is really, really good. The whole album is different, have a different sound to Grind, because it's really different, because it was a mixture of soul in there. And I actually heard a couple of the tracks in there which were really, really soul based, and I've really loved that. It's absolutely brilliant. I feel the interludes were a little bit too much and a little bit too long. I don't know why. I just feel that they were a little bit too long sometimes. When I was struggling, really, I had to make pauses on that on this one. Lil Smith's, with all her albums, her lyrics always have moral lessons, and I've written down one of the tracks from I Love You, Hate You. I Love You, I Hate You song. So it was a really great song with some really great moral lessons. So let's have a little read of them. Hard to confront the truth, what you see in the mirror. So it's all about reflection. So it was a really good moral lesson. Some people you inspire and others you trigger, which is you inspire most people what you do, but you get other people there don't normally agree with you, but you get other people agree with you and people don't agree with you. And it's really good that she mentioned that. That's all about like being biased. You get one side of the people agree with you and they inspire you to do things, and then you get the other side like, I don't really get it, I don't really understand it, and it's okay. It's okay to have good and bad reviews from people, and I think that is really good. And this one is my favorite. No, will my intentions concede with the advice, the people looking up to me doing everything right, but who am I to tell anyone how to live their life? Really great. It's all about not just following to this person because you think you're doing the right thing, but, like saying, oh, I'm doing this right because this person's doing it and helping me. You're doing it in your own way. It's no matter what this person do or anything else, you do your own thing. I think it's a really great motivation. Comment down below if I got this right. This is my most favourite. Gems and oh no, that's the end of the lyrics there. I'll put them all up here. It's fine. Gems and Speeds are unusual songs that came along to the music, because when I heard both of those tracks, both of them are interludes. They sound very different. They sound like they come from a Tim Burton movie, which is really good sound. When I say it's unusual, I listen to a lot of grime artists, really, and it's really unusual to hear all that. So it was really nice, really nice in there. It's the same with Never Make Promises, and they had like a choir of people singing, which is really nice and refreshing. Overall, I love her. I love Little Smiths. I really like her music, and I love her style, and I love her choices in music. Like, I feel like her music has really going to inspire more grime artists to come forward and make music and try not to be more political. There are artists who do not make political statements. I think it's really bad to make a political statement during music and everything, because I know it's a good way, but there's like social media out there and people don't want to hear all this and all that. They just want to listen to music and just play the music and relax and everything. And I think it's the most important moral that she developed there. So well done, Little Smiths, and you did a really great job with that album. I really loved it. Really great. Keep that up. And thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. I will listen to my next artist. I think I got a very few. I think I got 3 or 4 coming up. One I'm really excited to listen to, and a band I'm listening next, which I'm really excited to listen to. I listened to some of their tracks before this year, and their sound is absolutely incredible. Remind me of The Prodigy as well. I might do an artist review of The Prodigy. Let me know down the comments below. Give this video a like and a subscribe to my channel. Share the channel to everyone else, and to share to everyone else, and share this video if you like this video. And I will see you in the next video, which might be tomorrow or the next day, whatever. Stay in tune. Bye.